দর্শক আমন্ত্রণ আরটিভি নিয়মিত আলোচনা অনুষ্ঠান ফোর্থরাইটে আপনাদের সঙ্গে আছে আমি সৈয়দ আশিক রহমান। এই অনুষ্ঠানে আমরা কথা বলি বিভিন্ন সেক্টরের বিশেষজ্ঞদের সাথে যারা বাংলাদেশ নিয়ে ভবিষ্যৎ পরিকল্পনা ও তাদের অভিজ্ঞতা নিয়ে আলোচনা করেন। আমাদের আজকের অতিথি জাপান সরকারের আন্তর্জাতিক সাহায্য সংস্থা জাইকার গবেষক এবং জাপানের ওয়াশেদা বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের অধ্যাপক নাওহিরো কিটানো। ভেরি ওয়েলকাম মিস্টার কিটানো at RTV স্টুডিও।
Thank you very much, Mr. Rahman, for inviting me.
Well, is this your first visit in Bangladesh?
Yes, but this is my actually third time.
Third time.
Third time
Well,
visit Bangladesh, and the first time was in 1986, and it was kind of unexpected visit. On the way back from Kathmandu, Nepal to Bangkok.
well, on the way to back to from Kathmandu, Nepal.
Yeah, to Bangkok, Thailand. Our flight had encountered engine problems.
Engine problem.
Yes, and made an emergency landing
In Dhaka, Bangladesh.
at the old Dhaka airport, at the center of the
Old
city.
Dhaka airport.
Yes, and I stayed in Dhaka overnight, and so old Dhaka airport saved our lives.
Oh, great. It's a good remembrance for you.
Yes,
How do you find it here?
yes, and
In
then
your second visit?
second visit was in 2004. At that time, I was a Deputy Director General of Japan Bank for International Cooperation, which is the
JICA.
former, agency, the former, JICA,
JICA.
part of JICA, and then this is my third visit.
Third visit?
Yes, and
Great.
I found it's a significant difference, and you have achieved the significant, development.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you.
This
Great.
is what I found in this time.
Great. Professor Kitano, we see you have an excellent career profile. How do you get into in your career?
45 years ago, when I was a student, I read a book about a story of overseas assistance done by a group of Japanese university students and their advisor in Himalayas, Nepal. And this book stimulated my interest in development cooperation in developing countries. And eventually, I joined this field.
Oh, great. Professor Kitano, would you please tell us on the history, purpose, and the major activities of the JICA in Bangladesh?
Soon after the independence of your country,
Well,
we have started our cooperation
Well.
in 1973.
Well.
After Japanese government recognized People's Republic of Bangladesh.
Well.
And then, since then, the scale of our cooperation has been increased significantly, and the scope of cooperation also diversified.
well, Professor Kitano, what sort of role has official development assistance played in Japanese diplomacy?
In today's international community, it is no longer possible for any nation or country to secure peace and prosperity
Well.
by itself. So we need to tackle various global challenges together with international communities, including developing countries, to build solid relationship with those countries. So development cooperation provides one of the most important means for Japan in its implementation of diplomacy.
Great.
I think so.
Great. Can you please explain about free and open Indo-Pacific? How do you think this initiative keep related
Yeah.
countries together?
Yes. In 2016,
Well.
Prime Minister Abe announced his vision for free and open Indo-Pacific.
Well,
So based on the ideas of combination of two continents, Asia and Africa, and two oceans, free and open Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean as international public goods. So there are three pillars. First, promotion and establishment of the rule of law, freedom of navigation and free trade, and second, pursuit of economic prosperity with emphasis on improve three connectivity: physical connectivity, people-to-people connectivity, and institutional connectivity. And third, commitment for peace and stability.
Well,
Yeah.
good. Geopolitically, Bangladesh is in a center position. What is the objective of Japanese government to expand this vision to Bangladesh? How Bangladesh should take part in this vision?
And I think that the Bay of Bengal Industrial Growth Belt, Big B, could be one of initiative under this vision,
Well,
which was proposed in the summit talk between two prime ministers, Mr. Abe and Mr. Hashina in Tokyo in 2014.
well,
So Big B envisions accelerating industrial agglomeration along Dhaka, Chittagong, and Cox's Bazar. And we have conducted, based on this vision, a number of projects, such as the Matarbari super critical, the thermal power station, along with the main power grid strengthening project connecting the Dhaka and Chittagong by the transmission line.
Wow.
Or in Dhaka, we have now working on the metro rail, number 6.
Number 6.
Yes.
Good. What about changing the way JICA provides for development cooperations?
The used to be our institutional setting of providing foreign assistance is very fragmented. So Ministry of Foreign Affairs is in charge of grant, and former JICA is in charge of technical cooperation, and former JBIC, Japan Bank for International Cooperation, was in charge of loans. And in 2008, we have established a new JICA, able to manage 3 tools: grant, technical cooperation, and concessional loan by one integrated agency.
Well,
And I used to be work for JICA, and as a staff member, I think that this kind of new setting enable us to provide more efficient and more effective and innovative the development cooperation to our client country, our host country.
thank you. Well, we'll talk more after a short break.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
দর্শক দেখছেন RTV নিয়মিত আলোচনা অনুষ্ঠান ফোর্থরাইট। এই পর্যায়ে নিচ্ছি বিরতি, ফিরছি একটু পরেই, সে পর্যন্ত আমাদের সাথেই থাকুন। দর্শক আবারও আমন্ত্রণ ফোর্থরাইট অনুষ্ঠানে। আজকে কথা বলছিলাম জাইকার গবেষক অধ্যাপক নাওহিরো কিটানোর সঙ্গে। ওয়েলকাম এগেইন মিস্টার কিটানো at RTV Studio.
Thank you.
In your view, what are the some challenges facing JICA in the field level?
In the field level and also policy level, I think that how to achieve sustainable development goals, which was adopted in 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly, consisting 17 goals, is I think our challenges. And in 2016, Japanese government established SDGs promotion headquarters led by Prime Minister, and we cover both domestic and international issues toward the achieving SDGs. And JICA takes a role for international cooperation side and has been taking many activities. But some of the target or goals we can achieve. However, there are some goals it's not easy to achieve. So I think this is a challenge for JICA.
Okay, great. What are some of the issues you address going forward?
Yes. as I have mentioned, the characteristics of Japan's development cooperation is a long-term commitment with trust. And in practice, I would like to touch upon three issues. First is infrastructure FDI model, which is infrastructure
foreign
development.
direct investment.
Yes, foreign direct investment. So infrastructure development using ODA, followed by promoting foreign direct investment, and which bring about economic transformation and the economic growth. And second is inclusive approach. So really the emphasis, the importance of balancing the urban and rural development, as well as the balance between economic development and environmental protection. And thirdly, human resource development. So transfer of technology and knowledge, or promoting innovation, or transforming even people's ideas through the cooperation. And I think that the current Bangladesh-Japan development cooperation also could be described in these ways.
What are some of the projects that have left a lasting impressions?
Let me just introduce one project, which is the solid waste management project in Dhaka. We call the Clean Dhaka project.
Clean Dhaka project.
Clean Dhaka project. So 15 years ago, the city of Dhaka has faced a very severe problem of solid waste. So the garbages were illegally dumped in various places in city of Dhaka, and we have started the technical cooperation project together with Dhaka municipality government and tackle these issues. And in Japanese side, some of the Japanese experts have experienced the case of Tokyo. Tokyo also a number of years ago, many years ago, have faced similar problem. And after the cooperation, and also we have provided the waste collection vehicles, and our volunteers participated the public awareness campaign for citizens. And as a result, waste collection increased 2.3 times in 10 years.
Well, great.
Yeah, it's a great achievement.
Great achievement.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Well, how does government may take the initiative for development human resource?
Human resource development is one of the most important areas or issues in the course of economic and social development. And JICA have been engaged Bangladesh education sector, covering from primary education to the building of polytechnic institutions. I think that this area, including the providing scholarship, we could do more.
Great. Professor Kitanois, in Bangladesh, there are lots of projects run by JICA, and all of them are very sustainable. In your views, how we may take privilege of these projects?
Oh, thank you very much. I think that sharing knowledge and experiences based on the project level cooperation are very important. And through our cooperation, we could learn each other and sharing knowledge each other in various fields. For example, the metro construction project.
Metro construction project.
Metro construction project. Very different from Bangladesh. Japan is now in the stage of declining population.
Well,
and in this urban planning, we try to make cities compact by introducing also metro or public transportation system. So in that way, the issues and the stages are very different between two countries. But we could share the knowledge experiences in this field, for example.
Thank you. Mr. Kitanois, you visited many countries. In your view, what is the opinion of Bangladesh development?
When I was the director of JICA Research Institute, together with Professor Sawada, now chief economist of Asian Development Bank, and Dr. Minhaji, prominent economist at Bangladesh Institute of Development Studies, published Economic and Social Development Bangladesh, Miracles and Challenges. So this book, yes.
Great.
And this book discusses Bangladesh's economic and social development that may be called a miracle.
Great.
Since
Great.
the
Very
country
happy to
has achieved remarkable development progress under several unfavorable situations, such as weak governance, exposure to severe disaster risks, and inequality. And I am one of the editors of this book, and I would like to point out three issues. Which caused or realized the Bangladesh the miracle development. The first is the penetration of NGOs and microfinance institutions into rural communities that led to relaxed credit constraints on poor households. Secondly, the spectacular development of ready-made garment industry, yes, which resulted in rapid transformation of the economy from an agriculture-based to an industry-based one. And third, significant investment in infrastructure, particularly bridges, which have helped to connect fragmented economy. And I think Japan have contributed to these areas.
Thank you very much. It's a big compliment for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Professor Kitanois, any final thoughts that you want to share with our viewers? We are almost end of this program.
Thank you very much. I think the principle of SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, leave no one left behind, is a central idea in our development cooperation. And even in individual level, we could put this principle into action. For example, we can encourage colleagues or classmates or family members if they face challenges or difficulties. And there are small steps, encouraging others individually, but eventually I believe accumulation of such individual effort in every part of the world could contribute to achieving SDGs. And lastly, I personally really would like to continue to work for deepening the relationship Bangladesh and Japan.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Kitanois, for your nice time here and for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
দর্শক, দীর্ঘ 4 দশকেরও বেশি সময় ধরে বাংলাদেশে কার্যক্রম অব্যাহত রেখেছে জাপান সরকারের আন্তর্জাতিক সাহায্য সংস্থা জাইকা। এই সময় সংস্থাটি বাংলাদেশের অবকাঠামো, আর্থসামাজিক খাতের উন্নয়ন সহ বিভিন্ন ক্ষেত্রে অবদান রেখেছে। আজকের অতিথির কথা সূত্র ধরেই আমরা বলতে চাই, আসছে সময়ে জাপান সরকারের এই সহযোগিতার হাত আরও প্রসারিত হবে, আর জনশক্তির দক্ষতা উন্নয়নে জাইকার বর্তমান ভূমিকা ভবিষ্যতেও অব্যাহত থাকুক, সেই প্রত্যাশায় শেষ করছি আজকের ফোর্থরাইট। এতক্ষণ আমাদের সঙ্গে থাকার জন্য ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।